Hey, this is Scott.
Hey, you called me about my looking for a farmer.
Yeah, I saw your ad at Tractor Supply and just wanted to touch base and see what like you had in mind. We do a lot of like agricultural design work for people, so like regenerative farms and healing the
No,
landscape.
all I'm looking for is somebody who wants to use my land to farm.
Okay, tell me about the land.
We bought it back in April, and it's I think it's 28 acres, but a lot of that is wood. So, but we've got fields in the front and kind of in the back as well. And that's if you're interested in farming that, that would be. But I'm not looking to charge you at all. It's just if I use the property to hunt,
Yeah.
and obviously if it's something that I would prefer something that the deer like to eat on. So if you want to plant corn and just leave some at the end or whatever you guys want to plant, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
But from my perspective, it gives me food supply for the deer, but also you guys would probably then mow the field or whatever you guys do to keep it planted and plow it and stuff like that. If that's something you guys would be interested in. Like I said, don't want to charge you for it. Just if it's something that you guys would be interested in using it to plant, then that would be great.
How many acres of field roughly?
Kind of hard for me to tell because I'm not really good at that stuff. I'd say 10,
10.
10 plus.
Okay. And it's in like hay now.
No, it's just I guess hey, tall grass, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. When was the last time that it was farmed?
I have no idea, but like I said, I bought it in April.
I got you. Um, have you done any like soil tests to it, or
Nope,
like the
not at
pH
all.
of the soil? Okay. Is it like rolling hillside? Is it mostly flat? Is it like rocky? What's it kind of look like?
I would say picture a horseshoe.
Okay.
In the middle of the horseshoe is a mound, but all around the horseshoe is flat.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to run out there and take a look at it, I'm happy to have you run out there and take a look at it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested in do that. Maybe I can like pull it up from like Google Earth or something. What's the address? So, do you know is it south facing or what direction did that field get mostly?
I have no idea.
Okay. Um, cool. I might have some people that are interested in doing that, but just from like the cost perspective, I don't know that that's going to really work out without doing some like major work as far as like putting lime on the soil. Are you opposed to like a 10 or 20 year contract?
Nope.
No, you're not. Okay, cool. That's a positive. A lot of folks just like will put that out there and then right as the soil's getting great, then they'll like give it to their friend. I've heard that horror story like multiple times over. Um, if it was just like a maintained deer plot, would you have any interest in that for yourself without things being farmed on it?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Like, so if we installed like a deer plot for you, would you have any interest in just like paying for that and then
Oh yeah, yeah. For me, that's kind of really what I want to do.
cool, sweet. Um, Yeah, awesome. So that's something definitely that we would be happy to do for you if you wanted. But I think the upside for someone farming that is really negligible. You might find somebody in the
Okay.
area, but I just think that because you're gonna have a couple $100 per acre of lime to put on it, and then it might be a while. And particularly if you're gonna hunt it too, just like without being there on Saturdays, most farmers are gonna like they need to work a regular job and then like be able to
Yep.
work there on the weekend. So I think that uh, it's kind of limited the options there. But if you wanted me to put together a plan, I can look at the acreage and kind of put together a plan of like cover crops and things that deer would like, and that way you could be adding to the deer herd overall and have like a real enjoyable spot. Is that something that would sound okay to
Yeah,
you?
yeah, that'd be like I said. That ideally is what I'd want to do.
Sweet. Well, that's something that we definitely specialize in. I don't know if you're familiar with our nonprofit, the Sustainable Homestead Institute, but
No,
we
not at all.
no, okay. I would welcome you to check out like sustainablehomestead.com. We've got a lot of information about what we do. More like programs where we take people off into the wood, rub sticks together to make fire, edible plant shelters, hunting and trapping. But how do you take the lessons of the woods and apply them to building like agricultural systems, like it sounds like you want for your place? Um, so how about this?
Yeah, sounds amazing. Yeah.
I'll take a look at your site on Google Maps and some of the other programs that we use to like get a better idea of like acreage and stuff, and then I'll just be happy to send you like a plant list and the process of how to create like a really nice deer plot for you.
Oh, that'd be ideal. That'd be wonderful.
I'll take a look at that and I'll have some information out to you within the week probably.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Scott.
Yep. Take care. Bye.
You too.
I think that turned out really well. That's how you turn. Hopefully, that's how you turn somebody with seemingly unreasonable expectations. That guy has never farmed a day in his life. He just really likes hunting, and that was evident by some of the questions that you heard me ask. That's just some of the questions that we do on like site assessment and like for our permaculture like consultations or homestead planning. And so, seeing that he hadn't really thought about that, uh, it first I need to get that stuff before we do anything at all. Like we say all the time, you need to just observe the landscape for a year before you put in the work to do anything. It sounds like he's a hunter. With an email, he sounds like he's definitely not from the area. I can tell from his accent, but that's the perfect client that we want is somebody that hasn't farmed but also wants to get closer to nature and just needs a little bit of guidance to do it. Homestead planning and permaculture, that's what he's looking for, and we want to get people away from that traditional farming model because like it's just not sustainable. There's so much input that has to be done to the landscape to get it farmable that by the time it's done, it's really just not it's not sustainable because you're reliant on so much coming from the outside. But the forest, the 7 layers of the forest, doesn't take fertilization. If you go to the Amazon, no one's running 10-10-10 through that. But the forest handles itself, and given the earth is the ultimate healer, and given enough time, nature kind of balances itself out. So that's what we want to do in our planning is take nature and the design of nature, and that way so we can be really hands off and just let nature go wild with abundance. So hopefully we can put together a plan for that guy, or not. I mean, he's close enough that I'm happy just to like have this information because in order for my farm to be successful, other farms have to be successful too. That's cross pollination. That's how that works. Is if you're growing bad corn over there and I'm growing good corn over here, they're just gonna kind of even out to like mediocre corn. So we have to help the community. We have to help everybody in growing the strongest corn that they can. So again, sustainablehomestead.com. This is what we do every day.